I'm at my local Target and I want to take you guys along to see the scariest thing that I've ever seen as a founder of a brand who has products at Target. I actually live in the Southwest, so this is not where our product is located because it's regionally in the Pacific Northwest right now in Target. But let me just share this with y'all. Here is the aisle that my product sits in, snack cakes, and here's what we're currently looking at. So let me tell you about Honeycut. Honeycut started because I grew up on these guys. I'm sure you guys remember them, and I wanted to make a better for you version of them that was high protein, low sugar, gluten-free, all clean ingredients. Very different things than these products. And I actually got into the Target Accelerator for food and beverage businesses in 2023, which was so amazing. And they liked our product enough that they launched us in 2024 in select states. However, the next year, after we were on shelves, Target launched in their Good and Gather brand muffin bars at a fraction of the price. And it was really, really, really tough on our business. It was horribly tough on our business. Not to be super annoying here, but again, we're high protein, low sugar, and gluten-free. So the Good and Gather brand was not any of those things. Actually, it was pretty similar to the Little Bites brand that was already on shelves, but people love Good and Gather. They think it's a better, healthier for you brand. And so because of that, these guys stole a bunch of our sales. Now, it's just a few months later, and here we have another two brands coming into our shelves. Go Nanas, which has been around for a while, and this brand, Muffinful, Brownieful, Donutful, which has 5 SKUs, 5 different products on the shelf now, all at lower prices than us, which is at $9.99 without a sale. They are at a premium to what else is on the shelf. This is just so tough for me because I feel like terrified. This shelf, this aisle hasn't changed for 100 years, and now it is changing, and it's changing fast, and it's changing rapidly. And now many of these brands actually are bringing nutritional benefits to this aisle, which has never had any kind of nutritional benefit to it. I will say, like this other brand that has these 5 SKUs, their whole angle is just that they're 25% less sugar, and our products are 61 to 66% less sugar. This brand also has gluten. It doesn't have protein. So it's just like kind of this like small micro improvement on what's already on shelves. Whereas what we were doing was probably too big. And now I have to walk away from the aisle because I will start crying if I just keep looking at it. But it is so tough because I really do feel like what I was trying to do with Honeycut was almost like too big and too impactful, like significantly less sugar, significantly more protein, gluten-free. That makes our product taste different. It definitely doesn't taste exactly like the Little Bites that I grew up loving. The goal was to make it like that, but when you're making stuff with real ingredients, like real food, and you're not using any preservatives, you kind of just have like a different product. So it's so interesting because I know that America is starting to really care about protein. I know that general population America is starting to care about protein because there's protein all over the grocery store now, way more than there ever used to be. And on top of that, like protein input for us from our supplier, which is one of the biggest manufacturers of protein in the US, has gone up 300% in the last 18 months because demand is so high and they haven't been able to catch up with supply. Because so many packaged products brands are bringing in protein, even though we've been doing this for years. And I think that's great. I think it's great, but I'm terrified. I'm terrified of if people are actually going to recognize the true benefit of what Honeycut brings to the shelf and stick by our brand. Because usually when the shelves introduce new products, we do see like a pretty big dip in our performance. Because people are just excited about something new on the shelf and they try something else. So this is terrifying. It might be, I don't want to foreshadow anything. I'm just really terrified. Let me know in the comments if you've gotten a chance to try Honeycut and if you really value protein as much as I hope that you all do. I hope that America does.